development,
Yeah.
right? From you,
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah, that one was easy for me. But the beauty of understanding technical movement and then understanding how to build strength and mobility that revolves around those technical movements was very easy for me, because one, I had the experience and the education from Jan, and then two, because I was fortunate enough to be surfing my whole life, and I worked with some good coaches and technical coaches as I was going through tour, and I competed for a long time, so I was around the best surfers, and so the understanding of technical movement as well as strength and mobility movement was kind of a no-brainer.
And like a great surfer like you is great. Is like your performance are really great, clean, and I guess there is a lot of thought behind as well on how to achieve those turns and those body positions. So it seems like that you put a lot of effort and energy into it to really develop your skills. It wasn't just a gift. Was yeah, you are a good surfer, but you also put all the other layers that you need to become a complete surfer, I guess.
Yeah, that was one of the things that Jan was always very good at teaching, and comes, I guess, from the Czech philosophy as well, and that is that there's always a strategy or a tactical kind of play behind how you can achieve or get the most out of a particular physical move or technical surf move, and to understand what sequence that's to be done in you need to have like sort of keywords or to be out just essentially conscious through the process, and so Dan was really good at helping us understand, which correlated to how to achieve a particular turn through technique, and then understand those strength and mobility moves that we just focused on day in and day out, how they gave us the confidence to be able to achieve that. I mean, it's this sort of tug of war between you help me and I'll help you sort of plays that we did day in, day out that just sort of equal to the success that we were looking to achieve.
Yeah. So wonderful is incredible, and yes, that's also another factor. It's so important because training in the gym and not thinking about your sport, the sport that you practice. Training in the gym and just doing to do squats doesn't really recreate the reality of what is actually how you're gonna apply that squat into your surfing, is it? And instead, by having all this visualization helps you really to dive into it and almost recreating on your heat what you were doing in the gym and vice versa, is it?
Yeah, no, it's 100% right. And I think that was the one thing about Jan she was so much, and again, I'm sure she kind of instilled a lot from the philosophy of Paul Chek, but she was always so good at being able to give us or empower us to realize that we could achieve our goals.
Yeah.
And through the constant training and kind of role play of running through these particular sequences, always through the training, always making sure our technique and our posture was correct and we were breathing in the right way, but then always saying, remember this when you're in your heat, and how hard you've worked and how deserving you are of allowing yourself to win. That was what that's the difference between kind of someone who's there to do the physical kind of training versus someone who's there who's really just looking after your overall, the whole package.
The package, yes. One question which is out of this conversation, but it's still related to surfing. I want to know, how was that special competition in Mexico, the Rip Curl Search? I remember this video of you coming out of the barrel looking at your watch because you were taking time. How good was that?
Yeah, that was a special event. It was definitely the best waves I had for an event, and Mexico was such a fun place as well. But yeah, we got really good waves, and I still only got a 9.97 for that wave. I've never had a 10 in my life, and they gave me a
Wow.
9.97, and I was like, how did you get a 9.97? Like, just give me a 10, damn it! Like, 0.03 off. Come on, like.
Ah,
It was a good contest. It was a
yeah.
great way.
Do you go much from Los Angeles to Mexico or?
Yeah, we surf down there a lot. I'm super close to LA. It's only an hour flight
Oh,
to sort of the bottom of like the peninsula.
yeah.
And mainland Mexico is an hour and a half or 2 hours, so it's super accessible.
Look, I'm really grateful for this conversation. I don't want to
Hey,
take more
no
of your
worries,
time.
man.
Take more of your time. I
Okay.
know it is late in LA, and so I let you go. Let you go back to your family. Thank you again for all your time. That was a great shot. Yeah, man. Catching waves and
Hey,
uh,
Barney,
keep
thank you so
keep.
much. Sorry to have to keep messing you around with the time. Hard to get into and I appreciate your persistence and thanks for being so cool about it. I very much so appreciate that, man.
No problem. No problem, Luke. I understand. All right. Thank you so much again and enjoy
Hey,
the rest of your Sunday night.
all right.